otherwise he's going to lose the battle. Looks like he's willing to accept that loss of that battle. He's going to go to the 12 o'clock position and drop 7 dropships worth of units, which is just massive, massive numbers. And actually, I don't think those were all full, because I don't think that's 7 dropships worth, but it's close. It's probably 5 dropships worth or so, and that is a ton of force. He's going to clean up this top left, going to get rid of that double gas, going to take care of that mineral only as well, it looks like. And we'll see where UpMagiC decides to counter, because now that the dropships of Midas have been occupied, he can go for a counter drop somewhere else, since it doesn't look like he really cares to defend. And it looks like he's going to the south. Interesting. No bases down there except for his own. He might go for a counter drop at the 7 o'clock position or something like that. But I think he definitely has a window of opportunity here while Midas hasn't loaded up that he's possibly squandering without countering. It looks like he might be going to the inside 7. Oh my god, why isn't UpMagiC attacking something? And now he's going to lose a dropship to Goliath. Going to lose 1 dropship. Oh, somehow kept it alive, just barely. Somehow, it looks like Midas did not focus it down, and now UpMagiC coming in with a massive ground force, just going to maybe try to end it right here, just going to try and push in right at the National, and a lot of tanks being sieged up for Midas as well, trying to hold here, trying to throw everything he has at this hold, because if he loses this and he loses control of his factory, he's going to fall into a terrible position, but definitely Midas has the economic advantage right now with those bases at the south, as well as that inside 7 o'clock, whereas the only big expansions that UpMagiC still is going, I think his Natural still mining, and on the right side I think he's got the mineral there and the bottom right main, but I think Midas is in a little superior economic position if he can actually pull this out and actually somehow clear away the forces outside of his Natural.
Yeah, and I think the mistake that UpMagiC made just there is he was trying to break the front. I think it's a little bit too late for that, and now there he is. He's losing another command center, as well as he's got these dropships flying around. There's a couple of raids there, just kind of floating around, minding their own business, not really helping at all. I think he could go in, swing in, maybe start doing some damage to those dropships, perhaps even pick 1 or 2 off. Not that it's going to make much of a difference, considering the forces are already there. And now we see Midas taking another double gas, and he's taking that mineral only on the side there. He's got the mineral only at the bottom left, middle bottom left position there, and now he's flying those dropships. Excuse me, he's flying those dropships out to safety. He's going to fly back into his main here. But I think UpMagiC definitely, ooh, wow, he's really in position there to start shelling at those SCVs. And actually that base right there, that mineral base that's mining, is actually Midas's only mining mineral base. So when he pushes in here, yeah, he's finally got it. He's finally moving in there, and Midas is just trying to get as many minerals as he can out of that, because he doesn't have anything up right now. He's going to try to take that top left position, but until he has that, it's not looking too great for him now, trying to do a little bit of damage to those tanks. He gets some off, but not that much. And I think he's just relying on the fact that he does have some of them locked in, some of those bases locked in. But until he starts mining from them, he's not, like I said, he's not taking in too many minerals, whereas UpMagiC is focusing more on minerals than gas. But regardless, another drop coming in here, and oh, the dropships of UpMagiC also coming in. Oh, he might lose a dropship full of units there before he drops. He does not want to drop in that position. That would be a really unfortunate position to drop in. So he's going to try to drop at the high ground of that base. Unfortunately, he's going to defend, but he's not going to be able to take down that base or any of those units that are there. So distance mining now on that mineral patch is Midas. So I definitely have to say a really awkward and just weird opener from Midas. But he's just coming out, and somehow he's just working his way back into this. I got to say, man, he's still got it. I didn't think that Midas was necessarily still in form, but I gotta say, after this TVT showing, this is just extremely impressive.
Yeah, right now Midas is riding on his advantage, and he has a very superior amount of dropships over UpMagiC. UpMagiC does have center control though, because he does have the larger army. And this small drop by UpMagiC really is going to hurt Midas, because that was one of his only mining bases, and he's taking care of that double gas. And once those Goliaths have been dropped out, there's no real way that, oh man, dropships get caught in the crossfire. Both sides.
Wow, yeah, that was a whole lot of dropships and race crisscrossing that ended up being hurting Midas. I think he lost a couple dropships there and was forced to drop in a position he didn't want. So now Midas is going to get cleaned up by the big force that UpMagiC had in the middle of the map. So that's really bad for for Midas right now, and now Midas is really mining off of the bottom left-hand corner, and one of those mineral lines is actually almost mined out. So, yeah, I mean, UpMagiC has this has a stranglehold on this game right now. As long as he doesn't allow Midas to pull off some crazy dropship play and like take out a bunch of bases at once. UpMagiC is mining off of the right hand, double gas. He's got the bottom right main and natural, and it looks like we got a nice counter drop going in here, taking out most of the forces from Midas once again. So Midas is kind of close to the point where he's drawing dead. He's still got some forces at the 6 o'clock. He's got that Goliath tank force. I'm actually kind of astonished that at some point in this game, in the 10 minutes that those forces have been down there at the bottom of the map, that he hasn't pushed those into the bottom right hand main and maybe done some damage to UpMagic's economy and looks like a lot of other stuff that UpMagiC may have been producing there. But yeah, that's really astonishing to me because those units have not done much of anything, haven't even been picked up and redropped. And UpMagiC again is pushing at the natural. It looks like he is gonna be able to get right up to the door there, very close anyways. And Midas is just in a really bad spot, being forced to play extremely defensive. At the top left, he's just completely lost control of that entire area, not mining off of anything. So UpMagiC pretty much has us in the bag as long as he doesn't make some colossal error. It's hard to see how Midas can come back from this, since he's lost that inside 7 mineral only as well. He's just lost pretty much every mining base he has. Now finally Midas coming in and picking up these forces at the 6 o'clock. Took forever, but it's too late I think to really hit the bottom right main, just because there's so many turrets. If you could see, there's like 20 turrets there, and there's GG for Midas as he's about to get the counter drop. And that's it. Midas just falls behind and eventually loses out in that game. I have to say that I think one of the big errors of that game was him producing Valkyries at the beginning that just really did not do too much.
Yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a strange thing. They actually were more effective than I thought they would be, and they did stop UpMagiC from going for those raids. But I mean, regardless, this is UpMagiC, man. He's got something some players just don't. You know, he's got that dominance thing going for him. But unless you guys have anything left to say about this game, I mean, it was really strange. I was gonna say it was pretty standard, but it's not. It was just a really weird kind of thing there, and then yeah, UpMagiC just held that main base off to the side there as well as its natural and came in with the victory. So unless you guys got something else to say, this is GG, Frank, Deja Vu, and Store signing off.